Welcome. Let's introduce something new today. Let's learn about the hyperbolic functions. But before we learn about the hyperbolic functions, let's remind ourselves some of the hyperbolic geometry that we did learn earlier. The first one is, we say tan theta is the same as sine theta all over cos theta. Number 2, cotangent of theta is the same as 1 all over tan theta. Number 3, secant of theta is the same as 1 all over cos theta. Number 4, cosecant of theta is the same as 1 all over sine theta. These four hyperbolic geometry that we learned earlier is also crucial while we are discussing about hyperbolic functions. So keep in mind these four hyperbolic geometry. Let's now learn about the hyperbolic functions. And the hyperbolic functions take place in a real argument called the hyperbolic angles. And the hyperbolic functions are three. So hyperbolic functions. Hyperbolic functions are divided into three. The first one is the hyperbolic sign. And the hyperbolic sign is usually abbreviated as sin h of x. Sin h of x. And the hyperbolic sign usually take the formula of exponential of x minus exponential of negative x all over 2. Number 2 is the hyperbolic cosine. The hyperbolic cosine is usually abbreviated as cos h of x. And this hyperbolic cosine usually take the formula exponential of x plus exponential of negative x all over 2. Number 3, hyperbolic tangent. The hyperbolic tangent is usually abbreviated as tan h of x. And from this hyperbolic geometry, we say tan theta is equals to sine theta all over cos theta. And because the hyperbolic functions take place in real arguments called the hyperbolic angles, we can say tan h of x is the same as sine h of x all over cos h of x. But we have already learned that sine h of x is the same as exponential of x minus exponential of negative x all over 2 all over exponential of x plus exponential of negative x all over 2. So tan h of x, or the hyperbolic tangent of x, is the same as exponential of x minus exponential of negative x all over exponential of x plus exponential of negative x. And these are the three major hyperbolic functions. Let's look at some of the examples. For example, if you are told to find the hyperbolic sine of 0, The first thing you should remember is the formula of the hyperbolic sign. That is, the hyperbolic sign is the same as exponential of x minus exponential of negative x all over 2. But in our case, our x is the same as 0. So it will be hyperbolic sign of 0 is equals to exponential of 0 minus exponential of negative 0 all over 2. When you key in your calculator, exponential of 0 is the same as 1 minus exponential of negative 0 is the same as 1 all over 2. So you got 0. Another example is you can be told to find the hyperbolic cosine of 0. From the formula also, we say the hyperbolic cosine is the same as exponential of x plus exponential of negative x all over 2. So we say cos x of x is the same as exponential of x plus exponential of negative x all over 2. But in our case, our x is equals to 0. So hyperbolic cosine of 0 is equals to exponential of 0 plus exponential of negative 0 all over 2. And from the previous example, this one, we say exponential of 0 is the same as 1 and the exponential of negative 0 is the same as 1 all over 2. So the hyperbolic cosine of 0 is the same as 1. This x represent any value. X can be either 0, can be 1, can be any number. Now, after we have looked at these three hyperbolic functions and some of the example, let's look at what you call the hyperbolic identities. And the hyperbolic identities. These hyperbolic identities are also divided into 3. Number 1 is hyperbolic cosine square of x plus hyperbolic sine square of x is equal to 1. Number 2, hyperbolic tangent square of x plus hyperbolic secant square of x is equals to 1. Number 3, hyperbolic cotangent square of x minus hyperbolic cosecant square of x is equals to 1. So these are the 3 major hyperbolic identities. And in our next class, we are going to prove these 3 hyperbolic identities. For now, if you got any question, let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn the notification on so that you can always get notified whenever a new content is updated. Thank you.